Salam, everybody. What's going on? How you guys doing? Welcome back to the Combat Sports Report podcast. I'm your host, Alan, with your other host,
I don't even know if it's that way or that way.
Simkai. I'm pointing this way. I don't know. Whatever. It's your boys, Alan and Simkai. We're back, baby. Our class is back in session. We just had two beautiful pay-per-views, and now we're going on to the first fight night of
Oh, we are
the
excited for this.
year. Yes, we are. Great main event. Mario
Bautista,
Mario Bowser Bautista takes on Vinicius.
Oliveira
It's gonna
in
be
the
a real
main
good
event, a
fight.
bantamweight bout.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get into it and all else on episode 47 of the
This is for
Combat Sports Report podcast, ladies
this
and
is
gentlemen.
47.
This is episode 47.
Da, 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 da.
47th president of the United States, baby. And
It's
you know what?
Simkai, is Michael Simkai right there.
Mike,
No,
Mike, Mike, Mike.
Mike's
Mike.
legendary
But
Mike's.
no, but seriously though, I'm gonna shout him out because he has been a huge, regardless of him being the president and whatnot, he has been a huge supporter of mixed martial arts and combat sports in general. I
Facts.
don't know if you know, but America's 250th birthday is coming up, and UFC will
Next
be
year.
at the White House. Our 47th president will
Oh
be
shit, it's
playing
this year.
UFC.
It's this year, right?
Yeah, this year, bro.
Holy
This
fuck,
July. This July.
1776.
Yeah, dude, 2026, 1776, dude.
Wow.
250 years, man. 250 years.
And you know who wants to come back for that White House card?
John John.
Ilya Taporia.
Oh, that guy. Well, him too. But
Ilya Taporia says he wants to fight on the White House card. So what you
Justin Gaethje
do,
versus Taporia. I mean, that's a great fight for the White House.
you know what? Gaethje has custom shorts. You know what those custom shorts are? The
You,
American McFucking flag, bitch. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Kayla,
saying?
Kayla Harrison, also, and Amanda Nunes definitely should be on that card. You know what I've been hearing though? Six title fights, possibly, maybe even more.
Six. What?
I've been hearing maybe 4 to 6 title fights on that card. That's what Trump said.
Okay, let's
Dude, I
play.
mean, think about it.
Okay, let's play through this for a second before we even break down any cards or whatever. Let's play through this. Which six title fights could be on the line? And how the fuck do you do how do you do a pay-per-view after that one? You know, like who's gonna be defending their belt after six people
I
defend
mean,
their belt?
like 300 was technically 3 title fights.
Yeah, it was BM. Okay, but now you're talking double that.
Yeah, but Alan, okay, think about it like this. UFC was started in the United States. This is the countries
I'm not
that
saying they shouldn't do it. I'm just saying stick with me. Let's go through which six fucking divisions they can even do that to. Because they're gonna need, okay, they're gonna need a title defense the following month too, right? If they
oh,
continue
not
doing,
necessarily. They could always do a another BMF belt fight. They could do whatever they want. They could do an interim fight. They could do whatever they
that's this
want.
upcoming pay-per-view
Yeah.
numbered card. That's the BMF belt. So maybe
Yeah.
you,
I mean, okay, the first two that we just mentioned, obviously lightweight title, women's bantamweight title, that's two.
okay.
Another one I would probably say w could possibly be on this card.
Mhm.
Uh, and I think he would do it just because he wants to break that record. Volk defending his featherweight belt against the winner of London, possibly.
Mhm.
Because
Volk
dude,
makes sense.
that London main event is the next title challenger.
It
Like no,
has to be.
it
It
has
has to
to
be.
be. There's no question about who else could challenge. And obviously, we all thought Volk was going to retire soon, but he's not going to retire unless I don't think he's going to retire soon because he has a
He's
chance.
there until the wheels fall off.
Yeah, but also think about it like this. In his next fight, if he wins, he gets more title fight wins than Jose Aldo. So,
And if he does it against Movsar, who's undefeated,
yeah.
that adds a lot to his resume. I'd say
Imagine
more.
imagine Murphy like knocks out Mozart.
He did it to Pico.
He did it to Pico, bro, and Pico is a danger striker. But yeah, I would say Volk would be probably the third one on that card. Then, hmm, oh, that's actually a pretty good one. Strawweight women's belt, Zhang Weili, Mackenzie Dern. That's another one. that could possibly work, or it could work on its own. Oh, wait, no, 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 no. Uh, Bullet could be on that card actually. No, 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 scrap that shit. Bullet. I
My dog farted so loud. Oh my God.
didn't hear that, but
Bro, it was like 15 seconds.
okay, but Alan,
Somebody
let's
was
get
opening the door. Holy shit. Okay, so we got Volk, potentially Piotr Jan. What do you think?
Piotr Jan would have to fight Marab. I feel like that has to be its own event.
I mean, White House.
It's a trilogy.
White House. When do you do a fight that big?
It's not going to be the main event, so
Okay, it's not going to be the main event, but it doesn't necessarily even have to be.
ooh.
Heavyweight.
Oh, actually, but no, I don't think Jan will be on that card. Want to know why?
Mm.
They don't want. I'm pretty sure I heard they're not. They don't want Russians fight like Russian champions fighting on that card.
Gay.
I mean, yeah, but at this, I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't.
America currently has no UFC champions. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, that's kind of true. Well, no,
Chechnya
actually,
is
no,
not
no, no, no,
technically
no,
Russian,
no,
but
no. No, Joshua Venn,
Burma. He reps Burma. He walks out with the Burmese flag.
he works out with the Burmese flag, but he lives in Texas.
Yeah, you give it to him. You give it to him. You give it to him. Okay, so
Sometimes,
Josh Ben.
yeah, Josh Van. Yeah, he's definitely going to be on that card. Him versus Pantoja too. That's a great fight. Okay, yeah, that's another one that could be on that card. Pantoja is also very proud to be an American. That's a perfect fight also to be on the card.
That is true. So we're working our way up. So flyweight, right?
Flyweight,
Bantamweight is a no.
women's bantamweight, yes. Lightweight,
Hold
then
on, hold on. In order. You're skipping all over the place. Featherweight, Volk.
featherweight Volk, lightweight Gaethje Topuria, women's
You got to
bantam.
do that one. That one has to be at the White House.
Yeah, that one has to be at the white. Women's bantamweight.
That's the main event.
Okay, Nunes and Harrison also has to be on it, in my opinion.
I would say, yeah.
And then we got Joshua Van, Pantoja 2. Then, ooh, I mean, he's obviously Brazilian, but who wouldn't want Poatan to be on that fucking card?
Yeah.
But ooh, him versus Olberg. Oh,
Crazy.
heavyweight? Nah, probably not. I mean,
Who's the heavyweight champion even right now?
Aspinall still.
But is it? Is it Aspinall or is it Jones?
Jones retired. He's done.
Yeah, but that he unretired. He's
Yeah,
back in the testing.
but he lost the belt. Like he vacated that belt. He's not gonna. They're not
He
gonna put him.
did, right?
Yeah,
Okay, but the first title fight after he retired was that no contest eye poke. So is there even a champion?
yeah. Because
Like
if there's a no contest, it's an automatic defense. Like that.
that's like that's
But you okay. But you know it was Cyril Gane's fault. So we
it
can't really.
was, but we need that fight, bro. We need a fight. There's no activity at all in heavyweight.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta fucking get the show
Yeah.
on the road there.
Well, yeah. So we'll definitely be theorizing more about that card when it gets closer.
Yeah.
But Alan, we got a lot going on this weekend actually in terms of combat sports.
Yeah. You want to
Obviously,
go over the last card or not?
uh, yeah. Do you want to touch upon like just the big fights or?
Yeah, I just want to say to all the fuckers online saying that I don't know shit about MMA when I picked Gaethje as a that was before. We didn't get a chance to go over that one, but all
Okay,
the
we'll go over that quickly. Fuck you, because
yeah,
we
all these fuckers saying, "Oh, Patty runs through him." Fuck you, eat a
yeah, fuck
dick. I was right. Simkai was right, bro.
we had
Look
a
at this
lock,
dude.
and we put him as a fucking lock.
Yeah, and obviously he hit because he's much better than Patty. And all you fucking soy boy cucks online fucking can eat
And
shit.
if Gaethje, you know what's funny too, Alan? If Gaethje did that to Patty, what would Ilya do to Patty?
Ilya would do disgusting
Sleep
things.
him, bro.
In my opinion, humbly, Ilya is doing disgusting things no matter who he steps in there with.
Mm,
He is just better than everybody,
yeah,
except for maybe Islam Makhachev.
but yeah, Gaethje, masterful vintage performance. He is now a two-time UFC interim lightweight champion.
Hmm.
I couldn't be happier with that. That was an
Yeah.
amazing main event. Alan,
Then previous weekend we had, or this past weekend we had Volk.
Volkanovski
Volk
versus Lopez too. Massive fight.
tying up Jose Aldo for 8 title wins at featherweight. That's big. So shout out to Volk. Everybody was sleeping on him, but he yeah,
And we also had co-main event Benny Benoit Saint Denis with that
Bunny.
crazy knockout of Dan Hooker. My other name for Benoit Saint Denis is the Mike Aswell alter ego, because they literally look alike. You don't get that?
I get it, but it's so niche.
It's so bro. I even told Mike, and he thought it was pretty funny. But oh yeah. Quick shout out though, Mike Aswell. Me and Alan have been hyping this guy up for a while. Alan, our guy is the co-main event, possibly, for UFC London. He is fighting Luke Riley.
That's a big fight.
That's
That's a
a
big
that's a
featherweight fight.
lot of
That's a
respect.
fun one, bro. But that's a huge amount of risk for
Yeah,
both
it's a huge
guys.
amount of risk, but who else but Mike Aswell? I mean, listen, I think Luke Riley is pretty cool, but I'm going with my boy on this one. So
That's a tough one to call, but we gotta ride with our own. We're riding with Mike Aswell. Luke Riley. If Aswell wins, that's the biggest win of his
yeah, biggest
career
one.
by
That could
far.
put him. That could put him like right on the chance of getting into the rankings, possibly.
Right outside the top 15.
Yeah,
Because Luke Riley is a very highly touted.
yeah, very highly touted prospect. So just a quick shout out to him. But yeah, so that last weekend's card was pretty crazy in that regard with those main events. Alan, we got before we jump into Bautista and Oliveira card breakdown, there's a couple of other things that people should be taking note of this weekend.
Like what, Simkai?
Well, did you know that PFL Tour is having a double title fight this weekend?
They're
Also
still
on
in business?
Saturday. What?
They're still in business?
Yeah. Uz we got
That-
Usman Nurmagomedov defending his lightweight title against Alfie Davis, the tournament
Holy
champion.
shit. That's a crazy fight.
I know. And the co-main is also pretty crazy. We have the former Bellator welterweight champion Ramazan Kurmagomedov, who beat Jason Jackson. He is
Mhm.
fighting former tournament champion Shamil Musayev.
Ooh, that one's gonna be a fucking bloodbath. It's gonna be so technical.
And that's the I believe there are other fights on this card. Hold
Alfie
on.
Davis versus Usman Nurmagomedov, bro. Holy shit. Alfie Davis is known for his signature axe kicks, which come from above the forehead down with his
Yeah. Woo!
crazy striker. But against
Former
Usman, bro, that you can't put a striker in there against Usman. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna work.
also former champion of the PFL tournament, Jesus Pinedo returns against an undefeated Russian, 9-0.
Oh shit.
Taylor Lapoulos is fighting Kasum Kasumov.
Yeah, former UFC fighter.
Oh, wow. Edgar Scrivers, the former Karate Combat champion, is also making his.
I saw him fight live.
Yeah, he's fighting an undefeated Russian, so that will be a very interesting. This is a really good card. Carl Williams is back.
Nice from
Uh,
UFC heavyweight division.
yeah, he's fighting undefeated uh fighter who's fighting out of Abu Dhabi, but Persian like your boy here, Puya
Nice.
Rahmani. Shout out to Puya. We Iranians got each other's back, especially in these times.
Facts.
But
Shout out to Iran, not
yeah,
to the government, to the people.
yeah. Quick shout out for there. But yeah, so that's actually we have that. I believe that is before actually, Alan, the UFC card, because since it is in Dubai, it will probably be in the morning. So
Makes sense.
so we got
Somewhere
a
where there's no Super Bowl.
yeah, we got a full fucking day of MMA the day before the Super Bowl, and that's not it, dude. That is not it for this
What
week.
else we got?
Knucklemania.
Oh shit. Talk dirty to me.
We got we got Knucklemania, my boy. Main event, heavyweight belt on the line with Ben Rothwell, the fucking savage, and he is defending his belt against Andrei Arlovsky.
No fucking way, dude. What era are we in?
Yeah, then we got a couple of other people fighting on the card. Uh,
Holy shit. Ben Rothwell versus Andre Arlovsky. Have they ever fought before? I
I
feel like
think
they
the
would have fought
UFC
in like
definitely did.
2012 or some shit.
They did fight in the UFC. Unfortunately,
Rothwell?
Yoel Romero was supposed to fight the the Juggernaut on this card.
Hmm.
That did not happen. But Lorenzo Hunt is actually fighting another crazy fighter, David the Redneck Mundell. So,
Oh shit, Arlovsky won the first time.
dude, I'm telling you, it's going to be a stacked card. That's the headliner. So that's
He
like a
knocked
fight.
him out round three.
Yeah, it's
What
his.
year was it? I'm trying to see. Sorry. 2008. I was off by like 5 years. I was 5 years too soon or too late.
I'm telling
2008
you,
they
bro.
fought. Wow, what a fucking fight that. Dude, almost 20 years after they first fought, they're gonna fight again.
It's crazy, dude. And that's one of the things that's happening this weekend. I'm pretty sure there's also. Is there boxing this weekend? No, no. I don't think. No, I don't think there is. But actually, something I do want to shout out in terms of Zuffa boxing. You know, me and Alan have been covering that shit recently. The last event was actually past Sunday. We did pretty good with our we've been doing really good with our Zuffa picks, so we're definitely going to continue with that.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, me. So but yeah, they announced a really crazy main event for their next fight. Efe Ajagba, who's a
Okay.
gigantic Nigerian boxer, is fighting Charles Martin, a former title challenger, in the main event of Zuffa Boxing. So that is
Okay.
going to be two heavyweight titans clashing. And then Zuffa 4, March 8th, I believe, or March 9th, we got Jai Opataya main headlining for his first U.S. boxing fight. Opponent to
That's
be
gonna
TBA, but yeah, Zuffa Boxing. It seems like they're trying to shoot for the stars and becoming a big boxing promotion here in the U in honestly the world at this point. But probably for now the U.S. But
you heard speaking of the boxing world, you heard Shakur Stevenson got stripped of his WBC lightweight belt. That's some bullshit.
yeah,
After he
he just
fucking fought, he beat Teofimo Lopez 3 days earlier for not the right belt, I guess. So they stripped him of that one. What the fuck kind of
yeah.
dumb bullshit
I
is
think it was
that?
a weight class below though. Like I don't think that was the same weight class. I think the belt they stripped him of was a weight class below because he moved a weight class up to fight Lopez, I believe. But I'm not
Just
100%.
wait a couple weeks to do it. Why do it 3 days
Yeah.
after he beats
Oh shit.
Sean Lopez?
One more boxing piece of news actually before we
What's
get
up?
into the UFC card. So, something that I found out, I've kind of been like following this guy for a while, Bruce Shushu Carrington from NYC, our hood. I believe he is from the Bronx. Or actually, no, actually, I think he's from Brooklyn, like you.
Oh, hey, my neighbor.
And our boy, undefeated, just captured his first ever world title, WBC, I believe, featherweight world champion
Whoa.
from New York City. I mean, uh, New York City has really given some of the best and brightest for boxing. I mean,
Bro, we have some of the best strikers on planet fucking Earth
yeah,
here.
honestly,
Grappling wise, we could use a lot of work in New York, but fucking
striking.
striking, nah, bro, you got to be built different to live in
There's
New
boxing gyms all over the city, all fucking over.
York. Gleason's and Dumbo, where Tyson used to train before he met Customato, bro. You got a lot of really, really good gyms that look like they're just ran over by a fucking truck, but you step inside and there's world champions in
There's
there.
world champions everywhere. It's crazy, but yeah, that's our other news besides what's going down this weekend. It's honestly a pretty big combat sports weekend.
You're a big combat sports weekend.
Nah, bro, you are with that new hit with the new cut. But
Thank you. Appreciate that. You
it,
like? Yes,
yeah,
good.
I think you're gonna get a thumbs up. But nah, but obviously we have the Super Bowl on Sunday. So
We do.
we do. It's gonna be I only watch for the commercials anyway. But
Man, lame.
eh, well, and the movie trailers. But yeah, okay.
The commercials are good, but I like seeing people run through each other every once in a while. Once
I
a
actually, yeah, but okay, well, let's get back to the card though.
let's do it.
Um, to the UFC card, we're going to be breaking that down.
Let's go top
You
to
know what kind
bottom.
of, you know what kind of sucks? We're actually getting like a 2 week break, I think now. Oh no, wait, or maybe that's after.
No, right. February 7th. There's a
Yeah, 14 days off. We fuck,
for
man, we
this
just
one.
got back.
They got to get ready for the White House, bro. They're saving all the champions for literally July.
Honestly, I think you're not wrong. Like, because it seems like they're kind of slowing down a bit because they have to put all their effort into that card. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was like 16 or 17 fights on that card. Not gonna lie. I feel like everyone's trying to get on that card.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I'm
Because
actually
you can't be in that arena even unless you're fighting basically from the UFC. They're not going to give any UFC fighters tickets unless you're like the bit like
I
Alex
mean,
Pereira.
yeah,
It's going to be like politicians and like dignitaries, and you can't have fights breaking out in the crowd.
yeah,
You're not going to have a lot of fighters sitting next to each
it's
other.
gonna be it's gonna be like yeah, well, it's gonna be on the White House lawn, obviously. That place is gonna have like fucking snipers everywhere. It's gonna be
Yeah,
kind of crazy. But
it'll be insane.
you know, it'd be kind of sick if like they put like screens like outside like of the White House and like it's like open to the public, like everyone was just around, like
Mhm.
surrounding the White House. I feel like that'd be
I think they are going to do something like that. I think they're
yeah,
going to
because they
do it.
want fans. They want like the fans screaming
Yeah.
stuff like
I
that.
think they're going to project it onto like the Washington Monument or something.
Yeah. It's gonna be amazing. I mean, it's one of those once in a lifetime cards like when the UFC was at the Vegas what is that thing called again? The Spear? Yeah, the Spear at Las Vegas with
Hmm.
O'Malley and Dvalishvili. But yeah, no, it's gonna be crazy. I'm really much looking forward to that. But Alan,
Hmm.
I would say let's start from bottom to top. Let's
We'll do top to bottom so we don't run out of energy by the time we get to the main card.
okay, yeah, maybe you're not wrong. Okay. So we kind of touched
Mario Luigi Bowser Bautista.
Mario Bautista, 18 and 16 and 3, coming off of a loss to Umar, which I
Mhm.
mean is Umar. So like I don't know if he was gonna really win that or not.
It's a worthy loss, you know. It's very hard to beat
But
someone.
he is fighting a monster in Vinicius Oliveira. Vinicius Oliveira in his is on a streak. His last loss wasn't even in the UFC. It was in UAE Warriors. He got knocked out by Ali Taleb,
Hmm.
who is in PFL. And then since then, he's been on a one, two, three, four, five, six. He's been on a 6 or 7 fight win streak. He's knocked out Victor Madrigal in the Contender Series. He knocked out Bernardo Sopaj. He beat Ricky.
Knockout of the year against Sopai,
Yeah, he beat Ricky Simone, Sednar Magomedov, and Kyler Phillips in his last 3 fights.
bro. He's a problem if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, he deserves this main event slot in my opinion.
Absolutely. I think this is the opportunity for a real breakout of a performance. If he beats Mario Bautista, he gets for sure a ranked opponent next.
He'll be in the rankings. I think he's going to be in
What's Batista's ranking?
he's like
It's pretty
nine.
high up.
He's like nine. I think he's like in the top 10.
Wow.
I mean, he beat Aldo, he beat Patchy Mix, he beat Simone himself, he beat Damon Blackshear. His only loss was to Umar Nurmagomedov. It's going to be a great main event. Alan, who do you got?
It's a hard one, right? Mario Batista, for all the shit that he gets, he has actually really high fight IQ. Lock Dog, I would say, has less high fight IQ, but more of that brutality that like guys like Gaethje fight with, guys like Taporio who really want to be malicious and hurt you. He's looking for ways to hurt his opponents. Batista is not. Batista is looking for ways to get points. I'm going Lock Dog. I'm going Lock Dog by knockout.
I also think that. I think he's going to come out and he's just going to show that he's like on some crazy fucking level.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting though, Alan? Both of them don't have a regular stance they use. They switch between Orthodox and Southpaw. They don't like only stay on one. It's something that I've actually noticed, and I'm looking at the stats right now. They both switch. So, gonna be entertaining on the feet.
You basically have to know how to switch stances in this day and age of the UFC.
Yeah, or you're kind of fucked. But yeah, I mean the stats are pretty close too. They're the same height. They're
Yep.
they have pretty much the same reach. Their stats, significant strikes, all of that is the same age. They're the same almost. Mario is like 2 years older at 32. Vinicius is 30. This is a great fight.
Yeah.
You look at like someone actually told me like, oh, like why is this the main event? There's other fights on this card that could actually be the main event. But no, this actually does deserve to be the main event.
It's a sick fight, bro.
It's a good,
Anyone talking shit does not know these two guys.
yeah, you're a fucking casual if you don't know that. But
Don't call me that. Psh,
no,
after everything I've done for you.
not you. I said these people. But but Alan, oh, co-main event though. I'm really fucking hyped for this one.
You already know who I got in this one. Psh,
Oh,
get
me
the
too. Me too.
out of here.
We got
Amir, you go for it. You
We got
go.
the Amir the Prince, I believe is his name is Albazi, 17-2. He's coming off of a loss, I believe, to Brandon Moreno.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, he's coming off of a loss, 5 rounds to Brandon Moreno. And he is fighting former UFC flyweight title challenger who is making his comeback, Kyoji Horiguchi, who freaking subbed Tagir Ulanbekov.
He beat the fuck out of
He
Tagir
beat
before he
he
subbed
beat
him.
the fuck out of Tagir, and
Bro,
he's
it was bad.
Azerbaijan. Like
Huh? Yeah,
he's
in
up.
Baku.
Yeah, and right now Kyoji is on a 6 fight win streak, or actually maybe technically a four because there was a draw. But
Can I just put this out there? Kyoji Horiguchi has been at the top of the sport for like 20 years. His record is 35 and 5.
yeah, he
Not
has.
many people can say 35 and 5 as a record.
I think he's gonna make. I think if he like fucking destroys Albazi, like he's gonna get like a really top contender fight. I would say this.
Yeah.
Do you know what you know what I actually would like if Kyoji wins? This
Mhm.
is the perfect fucking opportunity to do a J Japan card. Like you do him and fuck, how did I forget that guy's name? Uh you know who I'm talking about who beat Moreno in the last fight, right?
Tatsuro Taira.
Yeah. Fuck. I like that guy too. But sorry, Tatsuro. I like you a lot. Don't hold it against me. But
He likes you a little bit too much, if we're honest. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't fucking
nah,
fall.
yeah, but that would be a good fight if Kyoji wins. Taira, Kyoji, a great debut for Japanese fans.
Yeah. Slight tangent. You know who has a win over Kyoji Horiguchi that just got cut from the UFC?
Oh yeah,
Patchy Mix.
Patchy Mix. I don't think he's the only one though.
No, but he got cut. He's the only one that got cut recently.
Taya Sakura, I think, didn't he get cut too?
Kaya Sakura has a knockout win over Kyoji.
And he got cut.
Sergio Pettis has one of my favorite knockouts of all time against Kyoji Horiguchi.
Yeah.
Spinning back fist. Demetrius Johnson submitted him. And then he has one other loss in his career, you know? So he's
Yeah.
lost to really fucking good guys.
I don't think Albazi is going to beat him. I think Kyoji's going to run through Albazi. And I
I
think
think so too, honestly. Bro, look, you have Kaya Sakura, Patchy Mix, Sergio Pettis, champion of Bellator, Demetrius fucking Johnson.
he
And
knows everything already.
yeah, bro, you got Sergio Pettis, Demetrius Johnson, Patchy Mix, Kaya Sakura. So
He's
two
gonna
champions, two
be,
contenders, and one guy in the beginning of his career.
yeah, and that's a great co-main event. Honestly, I wish that was kind of 5 rounds to be honest.
I'm going Kyoji by finish. I don't know if it's sub or knockout.
Yeah, it could be either sub or knockout.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have the same prediction with Kyoji Horiguchi. Amazing co-main event. Ooh, I know who Alan wants to win this fight.
No, you don't.
You really want Rivzen to win?
Kinda. Yeah.
Bro, this guy was like hating on Rivzan in like the last fight.
Yeah, but Jailton has one of the worst top games I've ever seen. No diddy. He just sits on top and fucking tries to titty feed his opponent. Bro,
Rivzan, okay, but Rivzan's first UFC fight was against like number 4 Curtis Blades, which I did not understand. And
he
Curtis,
almost won.
Yeah, he almost beat Curtis in Baku, which was kind of crazy. Uh, but Reeveson, yeah, so our featured fight is heavyweight ranked. I believe Jalton is six in the heavyweight division.
It'd be a crazy fight.
This is big implications. I believe Amir is also number six, so these, including the main event, are very high ranked implications.
Mario Batista also number six.
No, he's number eight or nine.
All right.
They do that sometimes, though. They put like eight or nine people in the main event, and then they have some people that are ranked higher in other divisions below. But
Mhm.
in this fight, honestly, I think Rivzen.
I'm agreeing with you, bro. I think Rizvan is more well-rounded by far, in my opinion, right? Like Almeida loves to grapple. He loves to take people's backs. He loves to take them down. Rizvan is comfortable there, but his boxing is far better. Far better. In fact, this is one of my locks. This is my lock of the night. Rizvan over Jailton Almeida.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good lock also. Rivzan Kunev. What do you think? Decision? Finish. Maybe knockout, honestly. I could see that. I could see like Jailton trying to like
I
take
think
him down.
Jailton's gonna get too tired.
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't know knockout or sub or what. Probably not sub, but I'll say knockout.
Okay, so yeah, Rivzan Kunev knockout in the featured fight. Another fight we got is two heavy-handed middleweights. Shout out to one of them, Mikhail Olachechuk. I've always been a fan of this guy, but he recently also interacted with us on our Instagram, reposted some of our content that we posted. Shout out to you, Mikhail. I mean, I like I like Power Bar, but I'm going with Mikhail. I think that he really has some like heavy-handed power and he knows how to time his shots correctly. Like he knows how to and Alan, I don't know if you know, but he's training with fighting nerds. So I feel like that's definitely not something to overlook on this card.
We talked about this. We talked about it on the pod before. I'm conflicted with this one. They're both pretty solid middleweight contenders. They both have had problems breaking through, you know. Um, what Powerbar did to Bruno Silva was pretty fucking scary.
Oh,
So you can't count him out. He's more dense, in my opinion, more protected than Mikhail Olegzeychik. Olegzeychik is like a sniper. Barry Alt is like a tank, you know?
yeah. But I
And
honestly I'm going with the sniper.
I'm going with the tank on this one. I really like and respect Mikhail Olegzeychik. I just think that Barry Alt is going to be, he's going to keep his hands up. He's going to protect
Yeah.
his shots, and I think he wins by decision.
I think Mikael will get a knockout. I wouldn't say first round. I would say probably second round.
Maybe.
Uh, well, I'm gonna have to do this now, which is Alan's favorite part of the night. So when me and Alan disagree on a fight, you know it's gonna be a fucking banger. You know you can't miss that fucking fight. So yeah, you gotta watch that fight. I mean, oh, also Alan, it's we're getting another Polish takeover in this card. I don't know if you saw that.
Jakub Wiklaks.
The guy who beat Patchy. So we got
Patchy was one of the most.
and Claudius Segalia is also on the card. But yeah, Patchy Mix washed out a little bit. It was
What a shame, man. I really would have loved to see him actually fucking grapple in the UFC.
yeah, like I don't know what the hell he was like doing, to be honest. I mean,
I don't
he
know. Maybe
also
something's going on with his life, bro. People are so quick to judge. I don't
yeah,
know.
that's true. We can't really judge without a
Bro.
full. But yeah,
Especially, bro, all these people who judge who have never actually fought can suck my whole ass.
holy shit. Oh wait, but oh, they actually added two fights to this card that I didn't see before.
John Matsumoto?
No. We're actually gonna get to it after the next two, so we'll just do that and then I'll say it. But
Okay.
yeah, but we got in our next card, Jean Matsumoto, 17-1. Jean is a really good fighter. Like I don't know if people know this, but didn't he beat Rob Font.
He did beat Rob Font.
And no, wait, he lost to Rob Font, but it was a very close fight.
Yeah,
Like
just
split
gaslit you.
decision.
Take
He,
that.
he beat Miles John, he beat Brad Katona, Dan Arjugetta. I mean,
Miles John. You said Miles Johns already?
yeah, he beat Miles
Right,
John.
Katona.
He's pretty up there in skill wise, but do you think he can beat Farid Basharat? I mean, the Basharats aren't untouchable. We saw what happened to his brother against Ricky.
Java got flatlined.
Yeah, Java got flatlined. And Farid is more of a submission guy than a knockout guy, and he only has seven finish. He only has a 50% finish rate. He doesn't get finishes all the time. So
I'm going John Matsumoto by knockout.
I also think that because John Matsumoto, he has actually nine finishes in 17 wins.
That's
He's
not
also
bad.
he's
He has
also
a
a
50% finish rate also.
mm,
9 out of 18 fights.
yeah, well, I think that's maybe 60, but yeah,
That's 50. 9 out of 18 is 50.
no, yeah, okay. But oh yeah, Alan, but you know what the interesting thing to note is here though?
Mm.
So in terms of submissions, they're kind of equal because they both have six submissions. Jean has more knockouts than Farid, so I think your assessment is correct. I think Jean Matsumoto by knockout.
Lock.
You think it's a oh I don't know about that, bro. Are you sure?
You
Lock?
don't gotta worry or know about anything. Lock.
Okay. You know what? I can't go against my boy here.
Get money bets. Fast forward to next fucking Sunday when he gets flatlined or some shit.
Yeah, get money bets will be at the end though. He's gonna give us his best picks. But
I'm giving it as we go along already. I've been giving it 2 locks already.
two locks. Okay,
Rizvan, Jean Matsumoto.
Alan. Ooh, this is a great. I think this is the main card opener. We
Hmm.
got Dustin Jacoby, 3 fight win streak, all knockouts since his knockout loss to Dominic Reyes. So Jacoby's on a comeback. Former Glory kickboxer. Like, don't underestimate this guy on the feet.
Well, Alex Pereira in Pereira's heyday at Glory did not go his way, not even a little bit, but he still stepped in there.
Yeah, and he's fighting Julius Walker. Julius Walker also is, I believe he lost his first. No, 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 no. He
He lost
lost.
his last one.
He won his last one, but he lost his first fight by split decision against Alonzo Menafield. And losing your debut with split decision is not bad against
Oh,
someone
he
like that.
fought Rafael Corquera. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he beat him by decision.
Yeah.
So I'm still going with Jacoby here. I mean, you kind of have to look at the guy with like much experience. He's been in the octagon longer. He's been in glory longer. Like the age, yeah, he's 11 years older, but like, nah. He got fucking destroyed by Dominic Reyes, and he
I'm
came
a,
back from that knockout, and he knocked three people out. Dustin Jacoby.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, real simple. If you go to a decision with Rafael Corquera, you are not beating Dustin Jacoby.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair assessment.
Rafael Corquera went 0-4 in the UFC before being cut.
Do you think Jacoby's a lock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By decision, I'd say.
I would say he's more of a lock than Matsumoto in my opinion.
Matsumoto is like a very crazy lock because Matsumoto, I would imagine, is the underdog,
Yeah, he is.
right?
This is a
That's the kind of lock you give to the people. A
that's
live underdog
a controversial lock to get the fans
to get the bank account pumping.
yes sir,
Crypto's down, but your bank account's about to be up with these locks.
but our definitive locks are Dustin Jacoby and
Rizvan.
Ed Rivzon. So yeah, that's our
Rizvan.
Rivzon, I don't know.
Riz, literally Riz.
Rizvan.
Rizvan. Rizvan.
He doesn't have that much Riz, but yeah, Rizvan.
He was adopted by Joshua Van. His name used to just be Riz.
Speaking about Joshua Van, and we talked about Mike Aswell before, we have another Fury Hall of Famer making his return to the octagon. We actually mentioned him like in last week's episode. Alex Morono is back. And this was I didn't see this before, so it must have been announced like not that long ago. But Alex Morono is the prelim feature, commentator for Fury Fighting Hall of Famer, has put on some impressive octagon performances. He is fighting against the Ukrainian Daniil Donchenko. I believe Daniil,
He's 24 years old.
he's 24 years old and he's He he was
5'11".
he was on the Ultimate Fighter
Mm-hmm.
with the Cormier Sonnen. He was in the semifinal. He knocked out another guy in like the first round, and then his next performance, which was at Noche, knocked someone out in the first round. This is not looking too.
7 straight wins.
Yeah, I think as much as I like Morono, I don't know if he's gonna get through this guy.
I'm going Donchenko all the way, bro.
What do you think? First round knockout or second round knockout? I would say maybe second round,
I don't know, knockout or I don't know if it's going to be a finish at all.
maybe
Which
by
is,
decision.
it's very possible, bro. Like, okay, let's look at the stats, right? Let's break this shit down. Donchenko likes to knock motherfuckers out. 8 knockouts, 2 wins by sub, two.
Yo, nine knockouts. Nine knockouts, two
Oh
subs.
yeah, yeah.
11
What's it called?
finishes and 13 wins. So only two of his wins have gone to decision. I'm gonna be honest, I think it might be a knockout, maybe second round. But at the same time, he is
Yeah,
fighting UFC level competition. So it could be a decision very well the same.
I'd say submission is probably the least likely. I'd say knockout second
Yeah.
least likely, and then decision is probably likeliest.
Yeah. So I would say Daniil Donchenko by second round knockout.
He's a tank.
Yeah, then we got another legend of the welterweight game next. Nico Price is returning.
Oh boy.
16
Oh
to
boy.
I really hope he wins. But
He's getting to the point where it's like if he doesn't win this one, you really got to start asking questions
yeah.
concerning his health.
And he's fighting another striker. But this actually might be to his advantage because that means that he can actually fight in his comfortable style. Nikolai Varenikov from Kazakhstan, he hasn't actually had the best run so far.
He's from Kazakhstan?
Yeah, dude, he got beat by Puna Soriano. He lost him by decision in his last fight. He beat Francisco Prada by split decision in the fight before that.
Hmm.
He got knocked out by Austin Vanderford and then beat by Danny Barlow before that. So this guy hasn't really gotten that much wins either. He's
Right.
13 and 7, nine knockouts and one sub,
Uh-huh.
honestly. And he's the same age as Nico. So this is a fight that I think the UFC wanted to give Nico like a fair fight here.
Nico's got a 2 inch reach advantage.
Yeah, and
He has the experience advantage, right? Because he's been in there with the veterans.
yeah, dude,
Yeah,
and Nico has 10 knockouts, three subs. He has 13 finishes and his 16 wins. He always likes to get the finish. I'm going with Nico. I'm going with the hybrid.
I'm going with Nikolai Ivatenikov decision.
I'm
He's
going
gonna just jab him up, bro.
I'm going with Nico by fucking crazy ass fucking shit by knockout. I don't know
That
what it's
is
gonna be.
so specific. Thank you for elaborating
Be
and
like
being
a
super concise.
Dude, remember what he did? Like, didn't he knock someone out like with like a high kick? I forgot who it was, but like,
With the fucking up kick,
yeah, the up kick. I forgot who the fuck that was, but like,
James Vick.
yeah, he like decimated James Vick with like an up kick, which is pretty crazy.
The fight after Gaethje knocked him out, basically.
Yeah, but yeah, so me and Alan are going different ways on that one. But so you know it's going to be a good fight. Next one, we got another fighting nerd, Alan. We
Bruno
got
Brazil,
Bruno Brazil, who's fighting Ketlin Sosa and
hard
William
one,
Bowe. What?
hard one to call.
Yeah, these both of them are pretty good. I mean, I'm
I'm going Ketlin Souza. Bruno Brazil has been a little bit off recently.
yeah, Ketlin. I would agree. Ketlin Sosa seems like she's been in good form recently. I believe she actually. Oh, she lost her last fight actually. Oh, she's lost her last. She lost to Angela Hill. Uh, yeah, actually, I might be going with Bruna here, to be honest. Bruna went three
Bruno
rounds.
was on road to UFC.
Really?
She fought Ming Shi.
Oh, I guess so. I didn't
Yeah.
know. I thought she was already in the. Oh, I don't get that, but
I think
whatever.
she was in the UFC and then got maybe booted for a little bit and then got came back.
Yeah. She beat her last. She beat Molly McMahon. She beat Shanna Bannon. She lost to Loma Lukbun.
Look, Bunmi.
Look, Bunmi, she lost to Wang Kong, who's actually
Also on
fighting.
this card.
Who's actually, yeah, who's also on this card. I'm gonna go.
Damn, bro, what the fuck?
I'm going with Bruno Brazil.
Damn, my dog ripped ass and it's crazy. You going with Bruno Brazil?
Yeah, I think by decision though.
What's Ketlin Souza's most recent fight history?
She's lost. She's on a two fight skid. Piera Rodriguez beat her in her last fight, and the fight before that, she lost to Angela Hill. I mean, but to be fair, Angela Hill is like a. I mean, she's never won a title, but I think she's one of the goats of the women's division in the UFC. I feel like she's been fighting fucking everybody. Like I don't think you can discredit Angela Hill. Like she won't not take a fight with someone. So
Yeah,
I'm going with Bruna Brazil decision.
I'm going the other way. I'm going Ketlin Souza. She lost to Piera Rodriguez. She lost to Angela Hill. She beat Yasmin Yaraguay by submission. She beat Marnik Mann. She lost to Karine Silva. And then before that, it was Invicta. So she fought Karine Silva, who is a contender for the belt right now. She lost to Angela Hill, legend. She lost to Piera Rodriguez. Angela Hill and Piera Rodriguez were split decisions. Meanwhile, on the other side, you have Bruno Brazil fighting with the fighting nerds, as you have mentioned before. But Bruno Brazil, she beat Ming Shi in her last fight, lost to Kong Wan, beat Molly McCann, lost to Loma Lookboonmee. Okay, she lost by decision to Loma Lookboonmee. Loma Lookboonmee's grappling is effectively zero because she's like a 95% a Muay Thai fighter. She's as pure style as it gets, basically, right? And she got pieced up. She beat Shauna Bannon, lost to Denise Gomez before that. She also beat Marnik Mann. No, I'm keeping this short. Ketlin Souza. Ketlin Souza by decision.
Okay.
Okay, the lock of this fight is that it goes to decision.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's my
The next fight, though, was a really interesting fight. We got Wong Kong, 8-1, fighting against Eduarda Moura, 12-1. Eduarda is actually a teammate of so this really shouldn't be super surprising of Jalton Almeida. They're
hmm
both teammates, and they're both fighting on this card.
Yeah, they both grapple like fucking monsters.
Yeah, and she just beat
Mara just runs through Kong.
Morva ran through Lauren Murphy and Veronica Hardy in her last two wins.
I'm telling you, Mara is gonna run through Wang Kong as long as
Yeah.
she doesn't get clipped, because that's Wang Kong's like biggest.
Superpower.
Yeah, she has a
She
win in kickboxing or Muay Thai over Valentina Shevchenko.
and Wong Kong beat Bruno Brazil, beat Ariane Lipsky. So
She beat Ketlin Souza also.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but I'm going with Mora. I think Eduardo Mora by decision or sub.
Mara by sub
Mora by sub, maybe second or third round.
first.
Ambitious.
hmm Next fight,
Next
one of
fight,
the
or more of the so actually the Polish are starting this card up for us. So
Jakub Wiklax.
Jakub Wiklat versus Myun Gafurov. So we got Poland versus Tajikistan. And
Fuck, man.
Jakub Wiklat has a pretty so he's actually a submission artist. He
Mhm.
has 10 submission victories in 17 wins. He has not gotten a knockout yet. He has not gotten a knockout win yet. So this guy likes to grapple a lot. He
Mhm.
beat Patchy Mix in his debut. He's formerly fought in KSW, Yakub. And he was a multiple time defending champion in KSW. So he's pretty
Gafurov is pretty well rounded though.
yeah, Gafurov is pretty well rounded. Uh and he has in his 10 knockouts and 7 subs. So he has 17 finishes and 20 wins.
I'm going Muin, bro. I'm keeping it simple. I,
Yeah,
I like Yakub. I want to see him
I
fight
don't
more.
think he's ready for. Yeah, I don't think from Gafurov. I think Gafurov
I
is.
just think Gaforov edges him out in a decision. I think he has ever so slightly more experience and more experience at a UFC level that he ekes out a decision win.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's it's going to go for in Gafurov's favor. I think it's going to be a unanimous decision victory for him. So I don't. I'm sorry, Wicklass, you're not going to win.
Don't say shit like that. He can, bro. You can't say sorry. You're not gonna win. Everybody's got a chance. You got to give them the respect.
Alan, so our first fight,
You got to give them the respect, Simkai.
we do got to give them the respect. But we we got Priscilla Cachera fighting Claudia Segalia.
Let me stop you right fucking there. Priscilla Cachoeira. I know I just said the whole thing about respect. She's my least favorite person on that roster because she tried to gouge out fucking Jillian Robertson's eyes.
Yeah,
I don't know why she's in the UFC even. She got a 10-year disadvantage here. She's got a 4-inch reach disadvantage. I hope Claudia Segula beats the fuck out of her.
yeah, I think Claudia Segalia is also pretty good. I mean, her only loss was to Melissa Mullins by her only loss in the UFC was knockout loss to Melissa Mullins, but in her last fight she beat Irina Alekseeva at Baku. She also fought in Baku. So I
Nice.
think Claudia Segula is gonna beat Priscilla. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. So I think unanimous decision. I would give to Claudia Segula. What do you think?
I just said that. Yeah, Claudia
Yeah.
Segula by decision.
Alan. Okay, so this is our UFC fight night card for this week.
Hmm.
Uh, Alan, so you gave us your
Our
obviously
locks?
your locks, but I want you to give the best fights to bet on.
Oh, fucking no. You got to take a look at the
Get
bet
money
odds.
picks. Give us get picks.
Listen, first fight you want to do, Rizvan Kuniev. Rizvan Kuniev, you want to take that fight, I'd say under 1.5. If you're feeling risky, over 1.5 to be a little bit more safe. Uh, but I'm taking both of those. I'm taking Rizvan. Rizvan's boxing is more crisp. I think his grappling is just fine. He was hanging in there with Curtis Blades in the grappling. Jailton Almeida, I don't think he's gonna come in there with anything so insane that Rizwan hasn't seen before. Another fight you want to bet on is Kyoji Horiguchi. I don't know what the odds
Oh,
are on
yeah.
that. Kyoji Horiguchi is very likely to win. I'm also taking. I'm gonna go Daniil Danchenko. You know what? Let me open up DraftKings. Let's take a look at these odds. Okay,
I actually have it pulled up, so let me jump on there.
doesn't really help me right now. Okay, let's take a look at UFC. UF Sizzle.
UF Sizzle, we got okay, Kyoji is a minus 345 favorite against Amir Albazi. Reevzon is a plus wait, what? Rivzon is plus 130? So he's the underdog.
Rizwan is the underdog. That's why you take him. That's why he's a crazy lock. Kyoji Horiguchi, as I expected, heavy favorite. Vinicius Oliveira, underdog. I would hammer that Vinicius Oliveira line.
Well, it looks like Vegas is supporting me in the Mikhail Olochechuk fight. They have Mikhail as a minus 45 favorite.
That's fine. Upsets happen all the time, and I have a feeling there's
True.
going to be a lot on this card.
John Matsumoto is plus
Yep.
225.
That's what I'm saying. You see, like Dustin Jacoby. Okay, Dustin Jacoby is rational as an anchor. That to me seems like a
Wait,
relatively
what the fuck?
safe.
Alan, Mora is a plus 300? What the hell? How is Eduardo Mora plus
What?
300? How is Eduardo Mora plus 300? That's
Because
actually,
Kong Wang has a win over Valentina Shevchenko.
yeah, that's true. So is there any other ones you have for us? Or that's
Muin
it.
Gafurov. Muin Gafurov is priced at a good place. Claudio Segula also priced at a reasonable price. I'd hammer the Eduardo. Okay, so the three underdog bets that I'm tailing: Eduardo Mora, one. Then I'm going. Daniil Donchenko is a heavy favorite against Morono, so I can't. I'm not touching that, but I agree with it. I'm going Jean Matsumoto over Farid Basharat. I'm going Rizvan, and then a fourth bonus one. I'm going Vinicius Oliveira. Vinicius Oliveira is plus 130. I think he beats the fuck out of Mario Bautista.
Okay. So those are your get money picks for us.
Yep.
So those are the get money and picks, ladies and gentlemen. This UFC fight card will begin prelims 5 o'clock. Main card, I believe, is 7 or 8. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a good weekend of fights, and then obviously the day after that we've got the Super Bowl. But yeah, this is the 47th episode of the Combat Sports Report. Please follow us on Instagram, Combat Sports Report with a Z. Good fireworks. Come. Okay, so follow us on Instagram. Our other socials, including our YouTube, which you definitely should subscribe to, is in the link in bio. We also have an X account now that I've been trying to post on more. So give us a follow there.
Give us a lot of likes.
Give us a lot of likes. Show us love like when Alan was backstage at the UFC at MSG.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Well, I just got to go to more events and we'll start more fights to record.
Yeah, literally. I mean, next time, no, next time there's another event in New York or even Long Island, me and Alan are going. Or we're gonna
You say
go.
that every time there's an event and every time,
Dude, I was supposed to go to the Ortega Rodriguez fight night.
yeah, and then it got canceled. But that was like
Yeah.
3 years ago.
No, that was like a year ago.
So
But
clear,
okay.
2 years ago at least.
Okay. But yeah, so follow us on the socials. We got some good things coming. We're definitely gonna try to do something cool for our 50th episode, which is not that far off now. We got
Yep, we're gonna do a crazy, super insane episode where Simkai actually tries jujitsu for the first time.
Yeah, we're gonna do a super crazy episode
Uh,
where me
uh,
and Alan actually meet up for once
uh.
in like 3 years.
Once he tries jujitsu, once he tries jujitsu.
But yeah, guys, so Alan, do you have anything else to add for this episode? Actually, you know what? Last 2 weeks, fighter of the month. Yeah, yeah. Why not? Fighter of January. Who do you got?
Putting me on the spot,
I
Simkai.
have who I mine's
Okay,
Justin Gaethje. It's Justin Gaethje.
Gaethje's up there.
I don't gotta say why. Like this guy is like
Okay, what about Rufy?
ooh, that was pretty. Oh my God, that was fucking vicious. Roofy knocked out. Oh yeah, we didn't even talk
Oh,
about
oh,
that.
what? Oh,
Roofy knocked out
where's
Fiziev.
my? What, my shit's freezing.
No,
You
you're good.
there?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you though. But okay, so who's your fighter though?
Okay.
You're kind of yeah, we
Might
can.
have to be Quillen Salkfield.
That's a good one.
I'm laggy, right?
You're laggy, but we can hear you.
Quillen
So if no one heard him, but you.
Salkfield is up there, bro. Yo, all right, fair. Um, John
So
Silva,
we
Sean O'Malley, Alex
yeah, there's a lot
Perez.
of good
Alex
fighters.
Perez knocked out Charles Johnson. Did we forget about that?
Yeah, we me and Alan wrote him off. So like
He made us
that was
eat
that was
shit.
our
Yo,
mistake.
Josh Hokett.
Josh Hokett, man, beat Denzel
Josh
Freeman. Thanks, Josh. I actually won
Hokett with
like
that
$30.
fucking, you know
I
what I'm
actually
saying?
won thirty
With that
dollars.
post fight.
I actually won $30 thanks to Josh Hokett. So thank you, man. But Alan, is there anything else you got to add?
Fucking nice,
Is
man.
there anything else you got to add?
Um, nah, fighter of January is probably definitely Justin Gaethje. I wish he would have just retired, but now he's got to fight Ilia Topuria at the White House probably. It's gonna be a great fight. I just don't like what that looks to do
Yeah.
to Justin Gaethje's overall lifespan.
I don't like that either. But yeah, so we'll keep you updated definitely on the UFC White House card. But Alan, I guess we're gonna be signing off until next weekend, until next week. We will still be shooting out episodes in the UFC hiatus because there's still gonna be stuff going on. But as always, Alan, tis a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure, Simkai. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We love you. We'll see you back here for episode 48. Peace.
Peace.